So before we start working with these exercises, let's take a moment now of inner rest. Would you close your eyes? Come to that place above your mind, your higher consciousness. Just rest there. Just rest in higher consciousness above the mind and wait upon the inner spirit. All right, now let's go into our first theme. I like to call these themes active truth. They're not words to memorize, but rather they are truth that never changes, truth that you must make part of your daily life, truth that you must learn to depend upon. Number one is, only God is here. Now, there's nothing in this world that is going to change that. There's no event in the entire world that can ever change that truth. That's why we're using it. It's a truth. It doesn't change. Only God is here. Think what would happen to you if you knew that so well, that regardless of what the world showed forth, you could face it with a smile and even with deep joy, knowing why only God is here. If a person walks into the room where you are, does that mean God leaves the room? No, nothing changes. If a person walks out of the room, same thing, nothing changes. What we're really saying then is that you are not to store this fact on a shelf in your memory. You must learn how to know this consciously. And that's the purpose of this contemplative meditation. To learn to know consciously that only God is here. Now, if tomorrow you wake up and you begin your meditation with that is your work for the day. Nothing else. You can go to your business. You can go to the store. You can go on a picnic. You can go to the beach. You can go into any form of activity during the day or the night. But if you conduct your contemplative meditation correctly, knowing that only God is here, that truth will become an active truth in your consciousness, which permeates all of those activities during the rest of the day. And it is not your function to then lay aside this meditation as if it never happened, but to then take the conscious awareness of this truth into wherever you go. That's your job for the day. This is daily rebirth, daily resurrection, not through a meditation spaced 4 hours or 6 hours apart, but through facing a truth in your consciousness without flinching, without turning away, without yielding to the temptation of a physical world. I know it can be done. And I know that as you do it, you're much better for it. A bird chirps. Oh, you think there's a bird? No. Quickly, enjoy the chirping of the bird. But today, this one day only, make the effort to know that the bird is but an appearance and only God is there. This day, make the effort. This is your daily rebirth to truth, that only God is here. An automobile pulls up in your driveway. This day, make the effort to know that there is no automobile pulling up in your driveway. Only God is here. People come in and out of your house, in and out of your office. This day, make the effort to know that only God is here. Don't worry what happens by your knowing. Don't be concerned about what will come to you or won't come to you because you're taking time to know. This day, know it. Consciously. Continuously. If you're a bookkeeper, while you're adding the figures, know behind everything only God is here. These aren't customers. Only God is here. These aren't debits and liabilities. Only God is here. Know it this day. Make this one day a standout awareness that God is here. Everything else continue to do as you do. But place this behind all you do so that you're adding this new dimension to your conscious awareness while you continue your normal routine. And you will know when you are doing it correctly because gradually you should notice that without your trying to get anything or improve anything, this quiet inner conscious acceptance that only God is here begins to become your silent thought, begins to go deeper than your mind and become part of your normal consciousness. And soon the world around you, the people, the entire feeling of things around you, the whole temperament of where you are, begins to take on a different feeling of harmony, well-being, rightfulness. Now that's your exercise for the first day. If you've wondered why the thin veil still remains between you and ultimate truth, you'll begin to see as you practice this exercise faithfully, giving it top priority over everything you do, that you are beginning to seriously live the daily resurrection.